I don't have a lot to do on her today, but I got some things I want to do. I'm going to tighten up the steering box. I'm going to blow out the underneath at each corner of the wings, fenders. I'm going to soak it with WD-40. I'm going to do a couple other things. So let's do these couple other things and raise the door and get to work. Okay? Just going to be kind of a simple one today. I got to send Mick a little thing just as a side note for all of us out here too. Just get this if you're soldering. Just get this right here and get a couple of extra tips and just tape them to the side there. Just get that. Okay. And use your get this kind of flux. Okay. And get this kind of solder. You're gonna go through it. It's very thin, but it solders so beautifully. And remember, you can clean your tip in Flux. And so here's my old Flux right here. So there you go. That's what you need to get right there. All right, we got her up. So let's tighten up that steering box. Ooh, oh, a drop or two. I've only got like 10 miles on that stop leak stuff. So let's see if we can. It's just going to be coming from everywhere. It's not too bad. I'll take that. 1978 drivetrain. I'll certainly take that. That's fine. So let's see what's going on here with the drivetrain. With the steering stuff. Let's just knock that out, and then see, it'll just be coming from what do you got? So a little bit from the rear. There's some red right there, red robin. There's some red right there. So, and I checked up there and it's dry, so it's fine. So let's go see what the steering. There's the steering box right there. I might have to adjust it from, I don't know, I can probably get it from here. Let's give her a shot anyway. What is this thing? It says, let's get a good look at this thing so I can, I might just go get a rebuilt one and put in here. So let's just take a look up there. I don't know if this is a Saginaw or what it is. So, all right. There's some numbers there. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look at it from back here. It's just sort of round back there. I think round's funny. I don't know what the adjustment is. Maybe the adjustment's on. Let me get a shot of this since I can't see it, and then I'll just play it back on my film here, on my CamBot. Well, I think I found two places to tighten it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go double check, but whatever I did here can't hurt much. So I knocked that big nut off and tightened that up. You can tell it's turned in a little bit. And I adjusted this right here, that right there. So that's a 5/8, and I was able to get like a half a turn or less on that, and I put like a half a turn or less on that one. So we'll see what that does with the steering. It's a little bouncy right now, so we ain't too can't lose too much. So maybe I'll find another one of those. I'll probably have to call in on that and take a picture of it or something, because ones I looked at just didn't seem to look like that. Oh, and I had it on my notes to fix this stay rod. So there's one right here, and you can tell it's attached pretty nicely. That don't move hardly at all. Yeah, pay no attention to that stuff. And then this one has come loose, but the fender just doesn't move enough for me to justify screwing and messing around, putting self-tappers in that or anything. I can't see that being a valuable use of anything, and I could mess up my paint job there, and I don't want to do that. So I was going to blow all these, well, I guess I turned it off. I'm going to blow these, this stuff out of here and put some, oh, there's some kind of glue or something. And that's really the only spot. I'm going to just get air and blow these fenders out and just spray a bunch of WD-40 in them, and we'll call that a day. So, you know, actually it looks pretty doggone good down here. I mean, I've had a lot of friends get underneath it and say, hey, that's not so bad. So I love my tandem brake system. There's no doubt about that. And so it's a hard check fluid on, but at least, you know, could be worse. So we're not going to worry about it. And I'm looking up there. So it could be my modulator. That's a red stripe modulator. Maybe I just ought to get another one of them. Red stripe modulator. I think that's causing some leak there. See how it's wet in there? Okay, we'll make note to self. Red stripe modulator. Space modulator. Okay. I don't think I need any lights to meatball a bunch of blowing around stuff in there. It will require eye protection, and air compressor's already on, so we're just going to kind of blow it out and do that. And then I really don't have much else to do. I kind of went onto this, but I noticed that in the back of it, these things are like $300 now, 270 something, but it's a 951 SX, and I just can't see doing anything else. And I just can't see using any other combination but what I've got here when it comes to soldering. Solder. You gotta solder it. You might think that you would never use a wand like this, but boy, I'd use the heck out of it. I got this for helping on the Gladiator. So let's just sort of... Ooh, let's put my camera away. Ooh, wind's going right at me too. I think I'm going to close that door and cut down on the wind action. So yeah, I don't want to film this because I'd rather my camera was in my pocket. Yeah, I think that was a mess. So yeah, good thing I closed that door. So let's get this stuff. And yeah, I got all kinds of, it's hard to see with the backlight, but I guess you need to do this every now and then. See over there, it's just all kind of rocks. Sean's rocks came out of there. So, kind of everywhere. Ooh, got a little bit of my eyeball there, or on my eyeball. Yeah, let's just soak this down with some WD. So don't be drinking any WD. Not even with brandy. Just don't do it. You don't have to be 100% on this, but I can't see why he wouldn't want to just let that get a little drippy there. Okay, well, you get it. Drip, drip. It kind of struck me that these cars are sort of, these fenders, these Tri-5 fenders are known for rusting above the headlamp, so let's give it a couple squirts up in there. And I need both hands, but squirt, squirt. So just going to squirt it all around. Don't hurt. Now, I remember, I was thinking about this the other night. When I first started working on cars, I had a 53 Volkswagen, and I had that Complete Idiot's book. And then I had another Volkswagen that I didn't like at all. It was like a 67 or something. I didn't like it near as much. And then I got a MG Midget. And then if you read the Haynes manual, it'll say to spray WD-40 or some kind of oils or stuff up in the crevices and keep your rain drains clean. So the same principle we got here. Same thing. Let's just spray some of that in there. Ooh, you can tell where I kind of messed up spray painting. You can't tell that when it's down, so see where I got a little bit there. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Can't see it. So let me get my flashlight and get some some stuff up in there. Just make you feel better, make you sleep a little better at night. Okay, that big nut is that with that big washer thing on it, it just tightens or loosens the steering. The one on the side's the key. And I can tell you right now, that's a ton better. It's a little hard to get to with a manifold there, but look at that. 1957, I don't think I need to get another box. But I need to get another thumbs up. So that's going to be it for today. It's just light work today. So I'm doing some other things. I'm like a carpenter dog. What a carpenter dog is, say it with me. He does odd jobs around the house. So I got some stuff to do. Some carpentry things like that. So thanks for being here. Just a nice short one today. Ooh, boy, it smells like WD-40. Nice stand in the wind. And it's just kind of, ooh, boy, that's a nice breeze. Okay. Talk to you later. Something will happen tomorrow. I'll do something tomorrow. Bye-bye. Why they don't outlaw these things, I don't know. See that balloon going in the field? I find these now and then. I think they call it Mylar. They conduct electricity. There it goes. So it's just going to get caught in the woods back there. And I have to get that up before I pull hay, or it ends up in the hay, and then the animals will choke on it. So this is really terrible. Okay, well, enough of a rant on Mylar balloons. Sheesh.